Good morning, lovelies. I am up early and I feel called to do a reading. Very positive, very good energy. So let's see what's going on with the collective. Let me tell you, before I recorded, I shuffled the cards and these two cards came out. You guys just see me shuffle again and they came out again. Okay? Freedom. I apologize. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Wow. This card was like, listen, I need you to get this message. It might be for me. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay. So, the one thing that I have definitely learned is that when you have low self-esteem, low self-worth, low confidence, it's harder to make it's hard to make decisions, like concrete decisions. And sometimes it takes you longer. Sometimes you overthink your decisions because you're not confident that whatever it is that you're choosing is the best. And one thing that I've come to realize is that I am in charge of my own life. I am the one that's in control. I'm in the driver's seat. And so I have to be comfortable with the decisions that I make, the good ones and the bad ones. And when you're a victim, you believe that everyone that makes decisions for you, and you never have control over your circumstances, which means everything that bad happens is someone else's fault, but everything that's good that happens just happens to be your fault. And as I've come out of this victimhood, I've realized that every decision that I make, it whether good or bad, is my fault, is my issue, right? Excuse me. But you can be feeling this could be a time where you're just like you're seeking a lot of freedom and you're struggling to get that freedom because you're indecisive about what you want or where you want to go or who you want to be. Okay. And I believe everybody is seeking freedom. Everyone's seeking has this desire to do what they want, go where they want, not be restricted by time and by judgment and all of that. Let's get your energy out here. Let's get your energy out here. 1, 2, 3. That was like 4, but look at that, 9 of Swords. The energy of you over complicating things, literally overcomplicating and overthinking and dwelling on I'm getting some of you guys. Look at the 3 of Swords. I'm feeling like sometimes even when a situation is supposed to be pretty positive for you with the Wheel of Fortune, where you're supposed to get a lot of good luck and good fortune and things are just supposed to go in your way, there's still heartbreak here. There's still disappointment. There's still a feeling of like, oh, I didn't do it right, or I didn't do it the correct way, or I didn't go in the correct path. Which is wild because you're the 9 of Swords. Not the 9 of Swords. The thing about this too is sometimes, in one perspective, the 9 of Swords, this is someone who's up thinking, insomnia. You can't sleep because you're just overthinking, you're overwhelmed. And sometimes it's really because you're thinking about the past. You've already made the decisions, but you're sitting up and you're thinking about oh my gosh, how is this going to turn out? Or you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about things that haven't even happened yet. You haven't even made this particular decision yet, and you're stressed out about it. You know what I mean? So you're always in the in-between, and that's why it's stressful, because you're in the in-between. If you're no longer in the past because you know that it's gone, you can't really do anything about it. You made a decision. It is what it is. You accept the consequences that come with it, or the abundance, or whatever it comes with it, the lesson, and then you're moved on, right? So you're no longer anchored to the past. And then when you think about the future, you say to yourself, okay, well, I don't know where I'm going to be at this point. This is where I would like to be. And just in case it doesn't happen, I will be okay, right? I'm alive. I live another day to make another decision, right? To make another decision, okay? let's see what's to come here for you. Let's see what's to come here for you. Yeah, free from indecision. Free. Let's see. What's to come? Got the Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I knew it. I just felt like it was going to be another court card. This is a very interesting energy. Interesting. High Priestess. Okay. So because of the Nine of Swords energy here, I'm feeling like this is all indirect. I mean, everything is in direct correlation to you. But I'm saying this in a way where this feels like these are all you. Like all of these court cards represent a piece of you in your journey and not specifically a person. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Your intuition, your emotions, your what you're feeling, and how you are connecting your feelings to your thoughts, and how you are taking action based off of your emotions. The Page of Pentacles. A new idea or a new investment or a new job or a new line of study. Something that's stationary, hasn't been developed enough to be moved into something bigger, but it's a solid start to something because the resources, the energy, the time is being put into it. And then that moves into the Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, this is what I'm seeing now. The Queen of Cups going into the Page of Pentacles. Yes, the Page of Pentacles is a more beginner friendly, more of a, younger energy. It comes off as more of an immature. But the Queen of Cups energy, this energy is not actionable. Like she's sitting in her emotions. She's feeling what she's feeling. She's processing. Okay. And I feel like you take that process, the emotion, and you start to direct it into something that could potentially be actionable, but it's positive, right? Your goals, you're starting to plan. You're starting to learn a new skill. You're starting to do something that's going to help you actually move, right? Because if you see, you can't see it, but if you can see, there's just one after the other. She's sitting in a chair, and then you're standing up with your pentacle, and then you're on a horse. You're getting ready to start moving. It's like step by step. You're going by step by step. I hope this is all making sense, okay? And then you have the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck. So it's still using your intuition, still using that innate feeling that you get, like that, those goosebumps like I'm getting right now. These, the telltale signs that tell you that something's wrong, tell you that something's positive, something's good, something's not going to work. Like you have those telltale. Let's clarify the cards and see what else we get. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups energy. The Ace of Cups, wow. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Money! Page of Pentacles. Super kitty. And the Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands and Two of Wands. Okay. And the Hangman. So strong Pisces energy here. Strong Pisces. So okay. I feel like the Hangman and the High Priestess with this Pisces energy is just to keep you. They're both major arcana. And so I feel like the energy, this is not something you're just dealing with by yourself. I feel like a lot of people are dealing with like this introspection, their dreams, their intuition, I won't say you're not relying on your intuition or not relying on your emotional state to like guide you. But it's just like allowing that to be the significator on how you decide to move forward and make your decisions, and still bringing logic into it, still bringing the practical, because we're in the 3D. We can't help that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it's just trying to connect the two. The Four of Pentacles here tells me that you're fostering something, and it's, again, this is bringing stability into your life. Lots of stability, okay? There's this energy of, you're not waiting to be loved. You're not waiting for your soulmate, your happily ever after. Like, you want it, but you're not waiting for it. You know what I mean? There's an energy of you redirecting your focus. That's so cute. That is so cute. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Wands and the 10 of Wands here. Okay. And okay, gotta make this quick because the kids are watching this TV show that they're watching, their kids show. Okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, okay, clarified by the Two of Wands and the 10 of Wands. And the Two of Wands, again, is that indecision. Or it's not necessarily indecision. You're at a crossroads. You're like, okay, do I take whatever I've been learning, whatever I've been building, whatever I've been working on? Do I take it to the next level, right? Or do I kind of revert back? I mean, I feel like a lot of people are in this energy because, again, we're moving from Pisces, and I keep seeing this. Like, the more that I know more about this stuff, like, it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But you're going from this Saturn and Pisces to Saturn and I feel like Saturn and Pisces, especially for me, was all about knowing that I can love myself without being codependent on other people's to love me. Or to acknowledge me, or, being reliant on myself and my own decisions and how I'm feeling, and not looking for confirmation in other people. So I feel like that was like, that was the energy that I was in for quite a while. And now I'm in a very much more stable energy where now I understand and I listen to my intuition, right? And now I'm moving into this new phase of my life where I'm taking action, where I am consistent, where I am, I'm not so fixated on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I know that I validate my feelings, so I don't have to sit and overly fixate on it. And I can actually just work towards my goals. And so the Two of Wands is here with this crossroads energy, and I feel like it feels burdensome. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. There's so much for me to figure out and take care of. And you feel burdened. You feel overwhelmed. But I want to tell you that is not, it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you didn't have much going on, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not because you shouldn't have had anything going on. It's because you needed to process your emotions. You had to heal. And so you didn't have much happening in your life, okay? It was kind of just mundane. It was kind of just regular mojo things that are happening in your life. But now that you've taken action, more opportunities have opened up and more things are happening for you, and that's a good thing. Empress. Clarify this 10 of Wands. Clarify this 10 of Wands. Because I feel like we shouldn't really think about it. Look at that. Look at that. I was telling you, like, I was feeling it. You don't have to take this as serious because you are going to take a leap. You're going from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. And then when you take on this heavy burden that feels like a burden in the moment, feels like a lot of work, feels like you are drowning in responsibility. This is the energy that you are, like, you're stepping into. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the energy that you're stepping into, and it's so abundant. It's so abundant. Money, success, abundance, family, love. I mean, like, the Queen of Pentacles, you are the Queen of Cups. It's like you've mastered your emotions. You're not only a master, you're not only mastered your emotions for self, but now you're taking care of a village. This is someone who takes care of a village, right? Contributes to humanity. You know what I mean? Like, this is a person who takes care of home, right? This is a spouse. This is someone who is loving, nurturing, but also very business minded. I know, I love Caillou. And just knows how to handle all aspects of life. And with respect, okay?
Why can't talk, Mommy?
I'm sorry.
Because
She said, why can't we talk? Because she's loud. I keep telling her to use her inside voice. She just be walking around. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. She just walks around like, girl, what? And like, it's like raining outside, and like the energy is just like real soft and chill. And she walks around and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, girl, just sit down. Like, take a deep breath. Okay, anyways. Ten of Pentacles is in your future, because that was the first card that was going to come to mind, but I don't see it here. The Hierophant. Commitment. You're committed to something, okay? And because you're committed to something, you are tea, chia seeds, a frozen strawberry, and some lime juice. Listen, baby, no more smoking, no more drinking. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to pop my shit for a minute. Okay. Yes, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to, near future, whatever this is for your timeline, you're going to be committed. You're going to be in a commitment. Some of you guys are actually getting into a commitment with a particular person, like, or you go into you're getting into a position where you're able to give counsel, or you're getting counsel. I mean, when you give counsel, you're getting counsel. So, something of that sort. I just feel like, I mean, you have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords. I just feel like you're in this energy, and I want to say this too. I applaud you, whoever you are, because the Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, like, you are a very wholesome individual. You know what I mean? The things that you've gone through, or the things that you've witnessed, and the things that you've had to overcome to get to where you are. I mean, you didn't try to step on anyone's backs. You didn't try to steal from people. You didn't try to get over on people. Even if they've seen you in that light at certain times of your life, like, you tried, you did your best to work in the best interest of yourself and others, and just try to stay the justified route throughout life. So definitely applause to you. And you've taken the slow route of building up into something, right? You didn't take you didn't go from like the Queen of Cups to this like Knight of Wands, like, I just want to turn something into something ASAP. Like, no, you said, you know what? I've worked on my emotions. I've healed. I want to slow build, right? I want to create something from scratch, and I want to build it up. So definitely kudos to you. But again, you're giving some sort of counsel. I feel like you've got people who are in that energy, you know what I mean, who want to cut corners to get to the top, that want to take the fast route, but they don't have the consistency, right? It's like this very, I'm in and then I'm out. If I don't feel it, then I don't want to do it. And I feel like you're giving counsel to those people, or you're a living example. Some of you guys are like a living example to certain people, because again, you're the Queen of Cups, but you knew that you had to go back to something. Like I said, you went from the Queen of Cups to the Page of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That's like, it seems like a downgrade, but in reality, it's just you saying, okay, I gotta work from the ground up with whatever it is I'm doing, and I'm okay doing that, right? Let's get some advice and close this reading out. Hopefully you guys made it to this entire reading with all of the things that happened. What's the advice here?
Coconut.
What's the advice here for the collective? What's the advice here for the collective? Death card, 6 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. Wow. With the Moon. And the 7 of Swords. Okay. Everything. Alright, I'm not going to say that yet. You have the 9 of Swords to, here as your energy, your present energy. Your advice here speaks about putting a complete end to situations that have hurt you, finding forgiveness in your heart to completely detach and to completely close out cycles with individuals that have hurt you on a very deep level. I mean, who've betrayed you, who've lied to you. Ending those situations with the Death card here. I mean, this is an energy of it's like you have to for sure close out these cycles with these individuals before they try to completely close out these cycles with you, because I feel like you have individuals, I feel like, look at that, there's like a lot of black and white, just a lot of gray, and all this beautiful yellow and blue energy here that's showing up in the cards. You have to end situations with the 10 of Swords. You know, you've even if they're painful, you have to be the one to take these swords out of your bag, because it's like you're taking them and taking them and taking them, and bruh, you gotta move on, right? You can't carry that with you. You can't carry that bitterness and that resentment and that anger with you. Okay, you have to put an end, because once things for sure come to an end, that's when the change happens, right? You can't fully change until you absolutely let some things go. And it helps to clear your conscience. It helps to clear your conscience. And I see you going with this 9 of Swords. It goes to this 10 of Swords energy here. And the interesting about it is, like, this is the only swords that are currently out here. You do have the Moon and the 7 of Swords. I feel like you just always have people who are looking to deceive you, looking to hurt you, looking to the path that you've chosen to walk. Not many can do, right? Not many can. Not many people have that level of integrity, okay? They want things quick and fast, and it's not to say that you never in your life wanted things quick and fast, but it's like a lot of people aren't willing to go through the healing process. They're not willing to start from the beginning. They're not willing to understand or learn that they need to change and that there's things that they have to work on. Acknowledge and accept some things. Excuse me.
Mommy, look at this.
So your advice ties into the energy that you're presently in. I feel like once you close out It's like, stop thinking about it. Again, some of you guys, you're just indecisive about hanging up a lot of situations, relationships in your life that you know have hurt you. They've hurt you, they've betrayed you, they, like, bro, when your back is turned, they are plotting and scheming and planning, and you know this. You know what I mean? You know this. And some of you guys, you have kids. You have kids, or you have people that rely on you, people looking up to you. And the message that you're sending people when you stay in situations that don't serve you, the message that you're sending is that I'm not worth it, or I'm not important, or, you know, you're letting them know that, oh, those people are respectable people, right? That's why I stay connected to them, even though they hurt me. No. Okay. The death card here, Scorpio energy. It's time to close out cycles and put an ending to some things. Look at this, the dead man walking. Like, it's over. These are situations in your life that just, they're done. I mean, they've been overdone. They've been done for so long, and you keep the door open. You just keep trying to resuscitate. That's what I'm getting. You keep trying to resuscitate relationships. You keep trying to resuscitate jobs and situations. And it's like, it's over. It's done. Cut that shit off. Let it go. Move on. Or else you're going to always be in this energy of wondering and questioning and paranoid and, you know, anxiety ridden, because you know the truth. Look at that. You know the truth. It's like a lot of you see, and I keep talking, but a lot of you see what's going on. Like, you see people trying to steal your shit. That you see people lying to your face. You're there to witness it all. You have the knowledge. You have the clarity. Even when they try to keep you from seeing it. Protect your home, protect your family, your relationships, etc. The moon. You got people plotting as we speak. They're plotting as we speak. Do yourself a favor and cut these people off and move on. With that being said, that's all I have for you. You have the freedom to choose to make your own decisions. Okay? Stop being indecisive. Freedom comes with choice. Freedom comes with choice. And if you choose to stay in a situation that restricts you, choose to stay in connection with people who hurt you and manipulate you, then you're choosing to be restricted. You're choosing not to go towards your freedom. But if you choose to block people, if you choose to disconnect, you're choosing your freedom. You're choosing to take up space. So with that being said, I hope this was a beautiful reading for you guys. I think it was. You've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces out here. A lot of water energies, major arcana wise. All the other energies are out there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay? So, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, people. Have a great one. Have a blessed one. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Bye.